Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the coal market. So in general, things that we have discussed yesterday about the stretch pattern, possible pullback actually stands in place, and you can see that market finally is starting to show some reaction. So now with this minor downside continuation that we've got yesterday, so we have made the decision, take the decision that do not take any position until we will get some clear pattern. So speaking about bearish entry, it is obvious. It's just because we are mostly dealing with the big weekly grabber. That was first entry point that we discussed. Now market collapsed, but as it's still pretty much room until the target of this grabber, which is around 23 area, we're now waiting for some possible another pullback, especially because market hits the oversold, where theoretically could be another chance for taking the short position based on this same grabber that we have on the weekly. So this plan is a bit longer term. We do not need to adjust it too often, and actually it still stands in place. We keep it on the table. But now all attention stands around possible bounce. So as you know, today we will get the personal consumption expenditures, which might bring lots of noise on the market, as calls for rate hike in July start sounding louder. So yesterday we already put in Telegram, probably you could see the comments from the former New York Fed chairman, who said that, well, I changed my mind. I think that Fed has to cut the rate right now, which means in July. Goldman Sachs told about this. We were speaking about this probably for a month already, or even longer, when I first touched this topic, speaking about the July rate cut. But this is not yet the major consensus in the market. So markets still expect the first rate cut in September. But so if it really will happen in July, that might be a really big, loud decision, bring a lot of volatility on the market. Not excluding the gold. Gold, by the way, could really show big action. So today probably we'll be watching just for a bounce around this area. So on the follow time frame chart, you could see market hits the COP, and we said let's wait for the pattern. So we'll not consider taking any position until we'll get the pattern. And currently it seems that market starts forming here something. So on the follow time frame chart, it's still not very pleasant moment might be formed in the nearest few hours, which could become the bearish grabber. So keep an eye on it, especially if you plan to take the long position. Trying to participate, would like to participate in the personal consumption expenditures report. So this grabber might be important because if it will be formed, it will suggest taking out of these lows, which means the failure of the primary pattern that we intend to consider it in a relation to the daily stretch pattern. Here gold finally start forming something, start looking like the pattern, and particularly speaking, this might be the hand shoulders. Recent sharp reversal was really nice and forming a reversal candle here on the hourly chart. And if you would like to take the long position, probably this is the only combination that you have right now. Dealing with this pattern, trying to hide stop somewhere below the zero and see what will happen. The target that we have specified initially is 24 area. It mostly remains the same. So this is the pullback to the 24 stands in agreement to the scale of the stretch. So stretch, it's very short term. Then usually very rare it triggers some really extended target, and usually it's gradually slowly shifting into some different setup that has more extended targets and working in the longer term, because it's mostly byproduct of the oversold, and that's why it's really very short term and triggers very small pullbacks. So if you would like to trade a stretch pattern, it's probably the target that you need to keep an eye on is 24. That's actually all that we have from the goal. So if you would like to, well, take part in some gambling on the personal consumption expenditures, you could try to use this setup for possible taking a long position. and bounce here. If you do not want and you do not prefer do not trade important date releases, in this case it's better to sit in the hands and see what will happen. If we will get this bounce on next week, we'll return back to the idea of the bearish grabber on the weekly chart, and once again we'll start watching what we have on the bearish side.